Yo, what's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be talking about what you see on screen right now. UFC 317 Poirier versus Oliveira. And no, I'm not giving my predictions. No, I'm not giving an analysis. No, I'm not doing none of that. I'm going to be talking about how Oliveira does not deserve this title shot. And I do not care what anybody says, bro. Charles the Bum Oliveira does not deserve this title shot. And it pisses me off. The fact that dude, I'm getting pissed off. Listen, brother. I'm losing my mind, bro. I was on a walk with my dog. I was walking my dog. I'm over here listening to the oh my yo yo. I'm over here listening to the Taporia interview with Ariel Hawani, and I'm over here thinking, oh yeah, low key, I'm going excited day by day. Day by day, I'm growing more excited over the Taporia and Oliveira. Bro, why am I stuttering so much, bro? Taporia and Oliveira, and I'm growing more excited by the day. This is a banger matchup. But then I really start thinking, and I just can't get past the fact that Oliveira is getting this title shot off of losing to freaking Armin Sarukian, brother. I just can't get behind this, bro. And the thing that pisses me off more, bro, is his freaking fans, bro. Listen, this is a good fight. I understand, bro. But this is pissing me off. Over here, Charles Oliveira resume, 2023. 2022, he beats Justin Gaethje. He loses to Islam Makhachev, okay? He goes on to beat Beneil Dariush, all right? Good performance. First round KO. I remember this like it was yesterday, brother. Everybody thought Charles Oliveira was washed. UFC 294, Islam Makhachev versus Charles Oliveira. Now, this is important. Pay attention. Charles Oliveira pulls out with an injury from sparring 11 days out from his rematch with Islam Makhachev. Right? This is important. This is very important. Charles Oliveira pulls out. Alexander Volkanovski received the fight against Islam Makhachev on just 11 days notice for the UFC 294 event in Abu Dhabi. Pay close attention. This is very important, right? This is very important because then we go over here. We move on to Armin Sarukian. It doesn't say here, but Armin Sarukian pulls out. Now, granted, you can't compare 11 days to 24-hour pullout, but the main criticism is, oh, it doesn't matter if Armin Sarukian beat Beneil Dariush and beat Charles Oliveira. It doesn't matter if you beat Beneil Dariush in a better fashion than Oliveira or equally good fashion. It doesn't matter if Sarukian beat Oliveira because he pulled out on 1 day's notice. 11 days notice on a rematch off of beating Beneil Dariush. Now let's go here. His 2024 resume. Loses to Armin Sarukian. What? So let me get this straight. Charles Oliveira is 2-2 in his last 4 fights. He beats Dariush. He gets a title shot. He pulls out. He loses to Armin Sarukian. He then beats Michael Chandler. They go all the way. They go all 3 rounds. Or all 5 rounds, excuse me. They go all 5 rounds. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Like, that just gets me hyped up, bro. They go all 5 rounds, right? And he loses. He wins by unanimous decision. He loses. This is the thing that pisses me off, bro. And then we go over here to Justin Gaethje, who's 3-1 in his last 4. And I understand. Oh, Gaethje doesn't stand a chance. Gaethje's washed. He's never gonna be the champ. But just say that. Gaethje is 3-1. Now, granted, Fiziev, Chandler, I would take Chandler over Fiziev. But when he fought Fiziev the first time in 2023, this was when Fiziev was an up-and-comer. He was next up. He was a dog. He was getting hyped up as the next prospect. He was getting hyped up. This guy was like next up. Then he beats Dustin Poirier with one of the greatest knockouts I've ever seen. Not one of the greatest, but one of the more unexpected knockouts. I thought Poirier was gonna dog walk Gaethje, like Max did to him, right? And it just didn't end up like that, and he got a TKO, right? He loses to Max Holloway. 1 second left, he gets knocked out. crazy. Greatest knockout of all time. Right? So he's 3-1 in his last 4. Granted, he deserved the title shot right after Dustin Poirier. Justin Gaethje, when he says he did the UFC a favor for fighting on UFC 300, he's right. He did the UFC a favor. He comes back, he beats Fiziev, and now he wants his title shot. Oh no, but you guys are just casuals. You guys don't watch UFC. You guys just started watching this year. If you're a casual, if you don't think Oliveira, if you criticize anything about Charles Oliveira, you're a casual, man. You just don't know. You just don't know MMA. You think UFC's MMA, and that's what pisses me off, bro. Because you say anything about the bum Oliveira, Charles the Bronx Oliveira. You say anything about the bum, bro, and the MMA community just gets on you, bro. Listen, brother. They just get on you. Oh my gosh, bro. He's 2-2 in his last 4. 1 losing against Makhachev, 1 losing against Armin Sarukian. Then we go over here to Armin Sarukian, who's on a 4-fight win streak. He beat the guy who's currently fighting for the undisputed lightweight belt. But no, Armin doesn't deserve it. Or no, Gaethje doesn't deserve it. And right, I don't think Gaethje deserves it. I don't think Gaethje deserves it. I'm not arguing that. I'm just comparing this, the fact that he's 3-1, to Oliveira, to Armin Sarukian. So what they criticize Armin about, Oliveira did the same thing. Oliveira did the same thing. We go to 2023. He canceled. He pulled out, which led to the worst day of my life in seeing Volk get knocked out like that. They criticize Justin Gaethje, but look at Oliveira. He lost to Armin, 2-2 in his last 4. And like granted, one of the wins comes against Justin Gaethje, but everything they criticize Gaethje and Armin about, Oliveira fits both of those criteria. How come people can sit there and explain to me, well, Oliveira deserves it because Oliveira deserves it. He just does, man. He just does. He just has aura, man. It's the Bronx. It's the Bronx, bro. You kidding me? It's the Bronx, bro. You gotta give him the title shot. Listen, man, how can you not like the Bronx? How can you not like Oliveira? And I think Oliveira's a good fighter. He's entertaining, bro. He's entertaining. And I mean, you seriously giving the title shot to somebody that lost to Islam. He beats Dariush. He pulls out, loses to Armin Sarukian, the rightful #1 contender, then beats freaking Michael Chandler, bro. Are we just gonna give Paddy Pimblett the title shot now? Cause he beat Charles Oliveira in better fashion. So if we're just giving out title shots off of beating Michael Chandler, let's just get Paddy in there. So let's just replace Charles Oliveira with Paddy Pimblett and give us the fight. Cause I'd be more interested in that fight. No, I really wouldn't. I'm just pissed off. I'm rage baiting right now. But seriously, dude, how now in the lightweight division, brother? There's seriously, it's a stacked division, and you can argue that Oliveira was the right fight to make. But I still think that Armin deserves it more. I just don't think Oliveira deserves it. I just don't think he fits the criteria. I don't think he should have received it. Now, granted, with all of that being said, I'm super excited for this fight. I'm picking Oliveira to win. He's going to come out on my picks and predictions. That's going to come out Friday night. I'm picking Oliveira to win simply because he's at like plus 300, plus 400 odds, and I just don't understand why. I'd like to pour you more. I hope he knocks the bum out, bruh. I hope Oliveira freaking. I pray that he ends up safe. I pray that he comes out the fight safe, healthy. I pray he comes out fine. But I hope Topuria knocks this guy's head off his shoulders, bruh. I don't care, bruh. I just want to see every single Oliveira fan. I want to see every single one of them, bruh, just crying. I want to see the TikTok edits. Le voy a romper su cabeza. Su cabeza ya no va a estar en sus hombros. I want to hear that. Shut that dude up, bruh. Oh my god, look at him. He's a scumbag. I find it so funny, bro. Look at the tattoo. He's got a family and his head coming out of a freaking animal, bro. A freaking lion. But seriously, man. No. And how is Charles Oliveira ranked higher in the pound for pound rankings when Armin beat him? Does that make sense, bro? UFC hates Armin. If Armin and Oliveira's situation was switched, I guarantee you, I would have been like, bro, Armin doesn't deserve the title shot. He's 2-2 in his last 4. He just beat Michael Chandler. Oliveira deserves it, even though he pulled out a day before, man. That's literally that's how it would go, bro. And I'm tired of it. I hate the bum. I hate him. That's all for me for today. I hate the bum, bro. That's all I have. All right, peace out. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from, and I understand. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate. I know people are gonna call me. I know people are gonna call me casual. I know they're gonna say this is the problem with new fans watching the UFC, bro. I can already tell you don't know what you're talking about, man. Oh my gosh, man, you're a casual, bro. I already know because you say one bad thing about Oliveira, and suddenly you don't know anything about UFC. Suddenly you know anything about MMA. That's I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I hope Oliveira retires after this, bro. And if Oliveira gets another title shot within the next 2 years without beating a top 5 contender twice, I'm done. I don't even care. Listen, these title shots. No, I lied. Okay, not 2 top 5 contenders is a little OD, but I need to see 1 top 5 and 1 top 10 minimum. I want to see 2 fights. 3 fights is I would be accepted, unless the top 5 guy he beats is like Armin. If he beats Armin, then okay, that's fine. But no, that's all I have to say about the bum. Peace out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe. Love.